10 Most Romantic Places in Paris. The romantic places in Paris and the wonderful things to do for couples are a few reasons why every young and old couple wishes to visit the city once. Take your significant other to one of the city's most romantic spots in Paris, including the Eiffel Tower, Montmartre, Arc de Triomphe. Couples can take a romantic stroll down the tree-lined Champs-Élysées, the most famous street in Paris, to the Arc de Triomphe. There are dozens of restaurants, theaters, and shops along the street, and what's more romantic than a new Chanel bag? Get a chocolate massage at the Four Seasons George V Hotel, located nearby, if shopping isn't your thing. Spend quality time with your sweetheart more than 1,000 feet in the air, getting one of the best views of the City of Light. The Eiffel Tower is the perfect place to propose, but you may have to wait in a long line to take your love to new heights, especially during the spring and summer. Avoid the crowds by packing a basket for a nice picnic in the park below the towering tourist attraction. Gare de Lyon is one of the 6 large railway terminals in Paris, but inside, Le Train Bleu restaurant has all the makings for a romantic night. The opulent restaurant, built in 1901, has grandiose sculptures, mural-covered walls and ceilings, crystal chandeliers, and shiny brass fittings. Famous regulars included Jean Cocteau, Coco Chanel, and Salvador Dali. The fixed-price menu is about $70 per person, whereas the à la carte menu costs about $90 per person. It's expensive but worth a trip to wine and dine your sweetie. What's not to love about visiting the Louvre? It's one of the world's largest museums, and it's the most visited art museum in the world. The Louvre is a great tourist attraction for art lovers, with a variety of artwork, including the Greek sculpture Venus de Milo, Antonio de Correggio's Venus and Cupid with a satyr, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa and Paolo Veronese's The Wedding at Cana. The garden surrounding the Luxembourg Palace has been a hotbed of romance for centuries. Famous couples from Napoleon and Josephine to Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone de Beauvoir frequented the gardens. Today, lovers still stroll among the beautiful statues, fountains, and fleur-beads. Montmartre is set on a hill in northern Paris. It's a great spot to take your significant other for breathtaking views of the city. Wander through the narrow, winding streets lined with small cafes and shops. Salvador Dali, Claude Monet, Pablo Picasso, and Vincent van Gogh were just a few well-renowned artists who had studios or worked in the Parisian neighborhood. For the adventurous couple, take an hour-long train ride to Versailles to visit the Palace of Versailles, the former residence of King Louis XIV. Spend a few hours visiting the chateau, the manicured gardens and the Domaine de Marie Antoinette. Rent a bike to get around the huge estate and travel down to the main canal, where visitors can rent a paddle boat built for 2. Le Marais Place de Vosges, originally known as the Place Royale, is the oldest planned square in Paris. Catch some sun on the lawn, take a relaxing stroll through the Jardin des Tuileries, and hop on La Grande Roue, aka the Ferris wheel, to wrap up a fun-filled day with your sweetheart. The Pont des Arts is another hot spot for lovers. The pedestrian bridge sits over the Seine River. It offers a picturesque view of Ile de la Cité, and street musicians help create a wonderful, romantic vibe. Located in Paris' 18th arrondissement, Le Mur de Jetem, aka the Wall of I Love Yous, was created by Frédéric Baron and Claire Quitteau. It has become a meeting place for lovers of love. The wall has I love you written in 250 different languages.